Hello. Hi everyone. As I have mentioned, so let's discuss about the 27 English language and literature new sessions. So you all can bring out your doubts and what you need to clarify. Yeah, let's see until some people join. You can send add your doubts and messages under the this. You can send it as a message, so then I can reply. Yes. Okay. What you would like to know? Here, like English language, and most of the students have a doubt about the subject name. It is mentioned as English language, the subject number 73, English language. But it includes English language and literature both. So it is not only English uh, like literature, it's language and literature both, but the subject it is mentioned as English language, subject number 73. Like we have Sinhala language, Japanese language, French language, like that. So this subject includes both literature and language, both two sections. So at the exam, then you will be getting two papers, one for the language and one for the literature. So it goes like that. Uh, you can ask if you have any doubts. Uh, some books, if you are interested to do, yeah, if you would like to do this as a subject, then it's better if you can read some English novels, especially the novels from Jane Austen and Charles Dickens, some of the old novels, like, for example, Tale of Two Cities by Dickens. And by Jane Austen, we have Pride and Prejudice, Sense and Sensibility, like that. And even you can go through the syllabus. You can easily download the syllabus from NIE website. So there, then you can see the novels that you have to do in the syllabus. Then you can read them as well. So overall, you can take Jane Austen, Charles Dickens, Thomas Hardy, like that, some of the good writers, and even go through the poems by, like, for example, you have some of the O-level poems by John Keats, William Blake. So then you can see some more poems by them because the similar poets are there in the A-level syllabus also. You can download the syllabus and you can see who are the poets you have. For literature, yes, literature we have to cover the what basic. Now I told you, like, we have a language section and a literature section, so we have to get ready for both. So for literature we have to cover what novels, dramas, and short stories and poetry. So we have a collection of poems, and we have some novels. Like we have a collection, like they have mentioned in the syllabus some novels, but we can select two novels out of them. Out of them, you can select two novels and do. So two novels, two dramas, and poetry and short stories we have to cover for the literature paper. Uh, Yes, you can do English literature, ICT and media, communication and media studies. No, it's a good combination. So you can select those two, but three. But the thing is, it depends on some schools. In some of the schools, they like it depends on the teachers and the facilities the schools have and all. But you can select English literature, media studies, ICT. It's a good combination. Anything else? What? Anyway, when you select subjects for your A levels, you have to be very careful because you have to think about um, the future, like what kind of job opportunity is available. Because A level, it's a kind of barrier, so you need to see what are the obstacles, what are the what kind of jobs, and you all should have an idea first. Like this is my vision, this is my target, then what are the subjects for that? Because some of those subjects when you go to the university also you can do, like even English literature you can do at the university, media studies you can do at the university, ICT also the same. So you have to be very careful when you select subjects, because some subjects do not uh, it depends, like some subjects can open lot of doors, like you can go for different opportunities when you do some subjects. And if you have an idea to go abroad, then think about the countries, what are the countries that you are planning to go, and then what kind of job opportunities available there. Then also don't just select a subject, so think about your future and then select subjects. uh, Paraphrasing, yeah, you can paraphrase without quoting. If you cannot exactly remember the quotation, you can paraphrase, yes. But anyway, make it somewhat small, like do not expand it a lot. Like even the quotations, you don't need to write very lengthy quotation. You can just quote maybe two words or three words or just one line, because no point of writing a lengthy quotation. Anyway, you cannot remember that much of long quotations also. No point of writing lengthy quotations, because you have to quote. The purpose of quotation is what? Or paraphrasing in the sense the situation you can just write, but other than that you are not allowed to paraphrase when you are writing answers. When you write an answer, for example, if you are writing an answer for a poem, then you are not supposed to paraphrase, but you can just write the situation, explain, paraphrase as one line if you cannot exactly remember the quotation. Or else you can do, like easiest thing is to do in text quotation, and it is nice to do the in text quotation. Like while writing you can incorporate a quotation inside your sentence and then complete it. So your quotation is in between this, in the sentence, inside the sentence that you have written. So it is good. And we quote just to prove, no, we quote it and we prove um, what we prove what we are writing. So always you need to prove what you write. It should be logical, no? Logical answer. Okay, any other questions? Yeah, about the syllabus, and if you have doubts regarding subject combinations and about the university entrance or anything else, you can ask. Yes. What else? Yes, English literature, logic, and ICT also good combination. The jobs, yes. What kind of that's a good combination, Jake. English literature as a subject for A levels. Yes. Anyway, when you do English literature as a subject for your A levels, it what happens like it naturally improves your English knowledge. So nowadays, for most of the jobs, you need English as a qualification. So my advice is you can do English language, this subject number 73, and improve your, because when you do this, especially the language part of this, and literature also very interesting part, and when you do this, it improves your uh, what your writing skills and your speech and listening, and you can improve other skills as well. So naturally it improves your overall English knowledge. So when you go for any job in future, you can show this as a qualification because you have done English language for your A levels and you have you have passed. So it normally it is a little hard subject to pass, like very rare. It is very rare to have an A pass for English literature. uh, like we get very few A's, maybe 4 5 like that, not like the other subjects. But if you can have an S or a C like that at least, so it will be a very good qualification uh, to show your English knowledge. Other than that, you can go for the jobs like lecturing or teaching or any related to any embassies, like when you do different languages like English language and French language, or English language Japanese language, like that, then you can go for maybe like embassies, or like maybe there are like airlines, like that different jobs are available anyway, like in comparison to other subjects, this gives you more opportunities because of the language, English language. A level syllabus novels, yes, I will give you the names of the novels. Yeah, the novels, we have Tess of D'Urberville by Thomas Hardy, Necktie in a Sieve by Kamala Markande, July's People by Nadine Gordimer, and Life of Pi by Jan Martel, and The Remains of the Day by Kazuo. So these are the novels. You can see some videos of mine on my YouTube channel related to Tess of the Burville, Nectar in a Sieve, and July's People. So you can have an idea if you want. So overall, we have 5 novels, but we do only two. We need to do only 2 novels, right? You don't need to do all 5 of these. You can do only 2, but you can just read them, all the novels before, because now we are going to start this as a subject, so you can read this and have an idea like what are the novels, what is easier, for what you can have more resources. You have to think about that as well. Because for some novels you don't have a lot of resources from internet, or like uh, some novels you don't find a lot of teachers for some novels, like that. So you need to read. You can read and you can have an idea and you can surf on internet, right? So these are the novels, right? uh, yes, the easiest, I can recommend you um, the easiest, what I feel is this is the easiest, Nectar in a Sieve, the Indian novel. Normally the Indian ones are familiar to us, so you can easily read this. The language is easy, the content, you don't, it's not a very big novel, so it's quite easier novel. You can anyway, as you all are like going to start this subject, so still you all are at the beginning, so then I would like to recommend you to read this novel first so you can have an idea. Nectar. This is you can just download an on what soft copy if you can. You don't need to buy this first. You can just download a soft copy of this when you type the name and the all like you get a soft copy, so you can go through it. Yes, you can do English literature, ICT, and geography. Geography is also a good subject which has a very good set score, I think. Huh? It has a good set score, and ICT is also. You have to think about the set score as well because if you would like to go for a university, think about the set score also because now, for example, English language, this subject for this subject you can have a very good set score. So when you have even if you have an S pass or maybe a C pass, it gives you a very good set score because most of the students, those who are doing, would not get a very good result. There are, as I told you, very few A's, maybe 4 5 A's, or maybe less than that. Mm, so then Z score goes up. If you have done the subjects like statistics and econ and all, you might know how this Z score, how to get this Z score. So Z score goes up when you do these kind of subjects. As I know, the geography is also a subject like that. But for some subjects, for example, Sinhala language. That kind of a subject a lot of people do, lot of students do, and lot of students get good results for those kind of subjects. Then the set score goes down. But for these kind of like these are we call these subjects as what special subjects, especially English language. It's a special subject. When you apply for a university also, this is under the special subjects. So you can have a very good set score. Even if you have an S pass, your set score goes up. Uh, yeah. English literature, yeah. Uh, when you do, yeah, you can go for lecturing with, it depends, like, but the thing is, if you want to go for English lecturing, then you need to do English language uh, as a like as a subject at a university. So then first you need to go through your A levels. Then after getting A level results, then you can go for a university. And then at the university you can do English language as a subject. And if you want, you can specialize in it. Then you can go for that, right? Other subjects you can select maybe another language. It would be a nice combination if you can select two languages and another extra subject. Um, yes, like as this English literature, French, and economics. It's also good combination. Econ is also a very good subject. The set score is good, and French, it's a language. So the thing is, now when you do this is an art subject, so these are art subjects. But under the art subjects, when you do two languages and another subject, then you go under the languages stream. So it is like it is arts but languages, right? So then it would be nice if you can select two languages and another subject, like for example, like business statistics also very good subject if you are going for banking or anything, any other area related to that. Econ, statistics, or like subject related to economics. Then what else? ICT, media communication and media studies, like that. So, but the thing is, among all these subjects, English is the hardest. So you have to give your priority for English language. Mm. Yes, Tilaka. Yes, you can do English literature this subject number 73, you can do without doing it for your O levels. It is not a must. Even without doing this for O levels, even without having O level literature, you can do this for your O levels. This sorry A levels. So it is not a must that you need to do O level literature before selecting A level English language, right? You can do, but when you if you are planning to go for a new school, or even maybe the same school, sometimes the school might give you like a basic level exam just to check your English knowledge, right? Because the teachers may take you to do this as a subject by checking your English knowledge. So sometimes you might have to face for a exam, right? But you can do, yes. It is not a must to do O level literature. It will be an additional advantage if you have done O level English literature. Then you have a background knowledge. But if you are planning to do English language and literature for your A levels, now you can start reading a lot, and you can go through the syllabus, and you can read and get ready for the subject because you have time now. Yes, I do French as well, Jake. There are some French classes also. So if you are willing to do French for your A levels or O levels, if you would like to do, then I can help you. Yes. What else? Hmm. So now the O level exam is over, and the new sessions we are going to begin the Scholars Park. We are going to begin the A level English language new sessions on 3rd of April. So you all can join if you are willing to select English language for your A levels. Hmm. French syllabus, yes, it depends on your capacity. But you mean what, O level syllabus or the A level syllabus? Have you done O level French? O level French syllabus we can cover very quickly, like maybe within 3 months or 4 months. But A levels, yes, it depends. Like it depends the number of days we can do for a week, and also your capacity. If you can catch up very quickly, uh, we don't have a very big syllabus. We can cover it, but there is no limit for the yeah, for A levels. Like then you need to practice vocabulary, and also it takes time. So it's a new language, so you have to learn everything from the beginning, but the syllabus we can cover very quickly. The thing is, you need to do work a lot. Even when I was doing French, the O level syllabus, I remember I covered it within 2 months, like that, and very quickly I did it. But I did it a lot, and like maybe like it was like around 4 or 5 days a week. I went for classes and did it and quickly covered it. Uh, uh, no, there is no. There was a book, Alter Ego, but now Oliver's also there is no exact book, but there are some activity books available at some bookshops. Because most of the international schools they do tricolor, uh, that you might have seen, the tricolor. There is a book named as Tricolor. That is a textbook. That textbook is also available in bookshops, but it is a little expensive, the textbook. But you can get the activity books of, like Tricolor has like book 1, book 2, 3, and 4. So you can get the activity books of Tricolor. It's a black and white book. There's a collection of books. Those are activity books. So you can practice doing them. If you want to do some extra activities for French, so you can practice doing some tricolor exercise books. Those are available at the normal bookshops, Sarasavi, Gunasen, and like the common bookshops. These those books are available. Hmm. Yes, Jake. You are planning to do it in 25. So if you start now onwards, yes, you can. So, as I told you, it depends on your working capacity. You need to work a lot. You need to work a lot and you have to remember a lot of vocabulary. There are people who have done like that. Hmm? So, you can. You mean tricolor books? Yes, those A levels, it goes like maybe level 3, 5. You The tricolor book 1 and 2 O level standard, but 3, 5, 3, 4, 4 especially A level standard. But for A levels, you need to do little more because A level French, there is a small literature part also, but don't get afraid of that. It's not very hard, like because the thing is in A level French syllabus, the French literature part we do it, and what we do what we have in the syllabus, the same thing you get at the exam. Like imagine like you do a text, like you do a story for French literature, you learn a story and all, then the same story will come at the exam. Like they have recommended you a few poems and a few passages from different novels, so one from those will come at the exam under the French literature part. But so it is like something that you have done earlier, so then it's not hard. Only the thing is you need to cover them before the exam. But overall, for French, we learn about grammar. We learn grammar and we have to practice vocabulary a lot. That I cannot help. I can give you the vocabulary, like as a teacher, then I can give you the French vocabulary, the lists and all, but you need to read a lot and remember them. Because imagine you get a French passage at the exam to read and answer the questions. So, what you need to do, like you need to read it, understand it, and you have to write answers. So, in order to understand that, you need to remember, you need to have a good vocabulary. No? So, then it is up to you. Even English, it is the same. No? Yes, literature also same, Jake. Literature also, the syllabus we can cover, right? So if you join with me, then I can add you to my other groups, 25 group, 26 group, and maybe even to 27 group, and we can quickly cover the syllabus. But it depends on your capacity because I don't know how much you can. Like you need to work a lot. Anyway, when you do A levels, you need to work a lot, maybe like 10 hours for a day, 8 hours for a day. Like if you start from the beginning, English literature is also, as I told you, it's a little hard subject to achieve. Hard in the sense like you it's a language, and you need to improve your vocabulary, and you need to improve your writing style, because you cannot write as what you have written for your O level. Just imagine what you have written for your O level English language. For your O level English language, you have done an essay. You might have written 250 words essay for O level English language, not the literature, English language. So for A levels, it's not like that. A levels, your language should be very standard. Whatever you write, always you get marks for your language, content, and organization. So remember that. Your So always they give more marks. The examiners give more marks for the quality of your language. So your language should be in high quality. So you need to have lot of words. You have to always read a lot and improve your writing style. Uh, yes, English. Yes, take what? Uh, yes, you can cover the syllabus within 6 months, right? Syllabus we can cover, right? Uh, Textbooks we can. English textbooks means like you have to get the novels in the syllabus. So I told you like we have to do two novels. So you can buy this one, and even we have Othello by William Shakespeare. So you have to get ready with these the two novels and two dramas, and also poetry anthology and the short story anthology you can download from internet, right? So this is what I have. Like you can just print it, download and get them as a printouts. And also when you get the printouts, it's better if you can get like one side you print it, the poem, and the other side you leave as an empty page, this page, as an empty page, so that you can write your notes. The teachers will give you a lot of notes related to each poem and short story. So you can write down the notes nicely on the other side. So you can download this PDF, the poetry anthology from internet. You can go to NIE website, National Institute of Education. So NIE website, and then you can download the teacher's guide and the syllabus and these anthologies. So poetry anthology and the short story anthology is also available. So you can download, right? Then uh, you can get the printouts if you want, and then you can start reading and get ready for the subject. A textbook means these are the books that we have. Okay. What else? What else you would like to know? Hmm? Anything else you need to clarify? So the most important thing is to select the subjects. Otherwise, you need to, because when you do one few subjects and then again, then if you change it, then because your time is wasting. Hmm? So in order to avoid time waste, and also like uh, at the beginning, like you search about a lot, and then you decide what are the, and you think about yourself what you would like also. Because if you do not like a particular subject, then do not select it. Sometimes the students, they just think like uh, when your brothers do something or when your cousins do something, then you feel like, okay, this one also is also doing this, so then I will select this. Don't do like that. First think about your capacity. If you can read a lot, if you can write, if you like to write, uh, if you, then there are some students those who like to do new languages, French or Japanese or Chinese or whatever, different languages. uh, and my advice is, when you select English, uh, select the other two subjects. It's better if you can select something with a good set score, but something that you can easily do, because you need to work hard a lot for all the three subjects, then it's a little hard for you. So think about that as well. For English, anyway, you need to work a lot when you do English language and literature. So then you can select something else, maybe communication and media studies. Those, like those kind of subjects we can do with the experience also. Like we cover the syllabus, but you can do it with the experience as well. No, Netmi, currently I am not. Mm, Okay, anything else you need to clarify? I will tell you about the dramas also in the syllabus. We have some, yeah, we have Othello by William Shakespeare, then Tempest by William Shakespeare, The Glass Menagerie by Tennessee Williams, then The Dumb Waiter by Harold Pinter, then Swiss Buns is Dead by Arthur Fugard. So these are the dramas. You have 5 dramas, but we have to do only 2. 5 dramas and 5 novels, but you need to do only 2 of them, right? And the short stories, like we have 6 short stories in our collection. Evelyn by James Joyce. Have you heard about James Joyce? Hmm? James Joyce, who wrote the collection of stories, Dubliners. If possible, you can just get the book Dubliners and read it. So, Evelyn, the short story that you have in your collection, it is one of the stories in the Dubliners. So, Evelyn by James Joyce, Cat in the Rain by Ernest Hemingway. These stories are available on internet also. You can just download them and read. Everyday Use by Alice Walker. These short stories are under different themes, very interesting themes. So it is very interesting to do based on culture. They are based on culture, and some stories based on immigration or migration, and some stories based on family life, human relationships. Very nice. And about women, a lot of the stories, the main characters are women characters, female characters. Then different difficulties that they face in their lives. Yeah, writing essay type questions that you need to practice. It is not very hard. The thing is, when you do this as a subject, you get lot of notes. You might have seen I showed you my poetry book. So here, see, like you get a lot of notes for each poems and each short stories. And also when we do these novels, like we get a lot of side notes. The purpose of getting these side notes, that this will help you to answer essay type questions, right? You can you can remember a lot of these answer what the side notes and keep them in your mind, and you can have your own notes by using all the notes that you have uh, you get from the teachers and all. So then you can remember them. You can remember a particular set of vocabulary related to each drama, each novel. And for example, now, if you do a novel like this, Necktie in a Save, then here we have different characters. The main character, the protagonist, is an Indian lady named as Rukmani. So then you can first write your own character analysis, like Rukmani is what kind of a lady, then what you learn. And you can search from internet, and you can um, get the use of the notes given by the teachers, and you can have your own note. So when you get ready with all these notes and everything, it is easy to approach an essay type answer, because you have a lot of points in your mind. Always when you write essay type answers, what happen it is, we don't have a lot of points to write these writes to expand a lot of points to expand your answers. So then you get stuck. So that's why before writing essay type answers, collect lot of points, lot of facts, and remember them, and have a set of vocabulary with you. Then whatever the essay type question you get, you can easily make your plan, you can have your organization, then you can write it, like you can introduce, you can write the introduction, then the second para, third para, fourth para, and the concluding paragraph, and then you can complete your essay type answer. Okay. So it is not very hard. Only the thing is you need to practice, and when the exam comes closer, you need to practice for the time, because we need to like we have to practice writing an essay type answer within half an hour, and we get context questions also, context answers. Hmm, what are the other questions? What else you want to know? Hmm? You can practice them when you start doing this subject. You can practice them. Uh, like you can ask questions anyway. Then now when I'm doing, I give questions every week. I give, like, when, for example, after doing a poem or a short story, I give an essay type question. Then I give the points, and I give the structure. Then the students have to follow the structure and the points and all, and they can add their own ideas as well and practice writing essay type answers. So likewise, you can practice writing essay type answers. Hmm? And it is up to you to improve your language. So you all can start reading a lot of what easiest thing that you can do is to read newspaper editorials. For example, daily news, like that. There are common newspapers, and so then you can read newspaper editorials and practice what different like, because you find different styles of writing, and also always focus on different styles of writing. Read different articles, like newspaper articles, maybe novels, magazines, like that. Read different kinds of articles, then you get different vocabulary. And what else? The vocabulary, different writing styles, and then you can have your own writing styles. Hmm? And don't copy, don't go for chat gpt, and don't write like that. You write your own way and practice, so it improves your speech. And sometimes the students, they can write a lot, but when it comes to speaking, they find it is difficult. So you have to practice both: speaking, writing, reading, and what else? Listening. All four skills. Okay. Anything else? What else you want to know? Yes. Do you have any other question? Mm, yes, it can improve French. Yes. French, the easier thing is you can read small comprehension passages are there. Like when you do French, you can select very small comprehension passages. So that improves a lot. Like you can, French is a very interesting language. Like sometimes the students find it little hard because of the vocabulary, and also the masculine feminine thing. Like all the words in French language, we divide them as masculine words and feminine words. So you have to, like, when you learn a new word, you have to remember the word with a gender. Like for example, book. For a book, we call in French as livre. Then livre is masculine. So then, when you use an article, or when you use an adjective or whatever, before using anything for that noun, you need to remember the gender of that noun. So when you learn all these words, like what is the French word for book and what is the French word for pen, like that, you learn the word with the gender. So then, like, only the thing is that, like, you need to remember it with the gender. but you will practice it because every word you learn has a new word. So when you learn the word, you remember with the gender. Ah, this is a masculine noun, this is a feminine noun, like that. So it's easy. Then the verbs also, like you need to remember the verbs, French verbs, uh, and the verbs change according to the subject. So that is the hard part, but there is not a very big syllabus in comparison to the subjects like Japanese and like you need to remember the letters and everything. But French, it is easier because we use the same English letters, only the pronunciation is different. So it's not that hard, right? Uh, but you need to work a lot. But it's not hard like English language. English is not like I'm not telling it is hard, but you need to work a lot for English language. You need to read, write. What you can see that what the French, some of those baby TV videos, you can check them in French language, and you can see. Mm. And also for French, there are like A1, A2 exams, and then there on internet, I think it is available to download some listening tests, some reading tests for A1 French exams. A1 is the lowest level one, so A1 level exam, and then A2 level exam. So then you can get, and also the easiest thing is to get some small textbooks, but activity books from bookshops, mm, and practice doing. Or else you can go for a teacher, and then the teachers will provide you all the materials you need. Mm, okay, anything else? What else you would like to know? Mm. So these syllabus and the teacher's guide, as I told you, you can download from internet. What else you want to know related to the subjects, English or French? I'm teaching those two, so other subjects, but I can tell you about the combinations, subject combinations I know. And also when you do English language, you can apply the universities with under the special intake, because the ones who have done English language for A levels, we consider them as a special, like we consider English language as a special subject. So you get a separate cutoff mark also for English language. Yes, context question is something like that. You get an extract from a poem or a short story. You need to analyze that. That is like we write around one page answer, and that will be like around it will take around 15 minutes. So you write exam paper one side answer for as a context answer, A levels. uh, yes, and like it is like that people would say, no, people would say different things, but it's up to your confidence. If you feel like your English knowledge is good, if you have the capacity to catch it, then you can select, right? Because we cannot always take decisions in our life according to the other people. But in my opinion, I had a lot of students those who have not done English for O levels and they have done it well for A levels and they got the university entrance as well. So there were and there are students like that, but it depends, right? It depends on your capacity and the way you work and everything, right? But if you feel like you can do, you do it because it is worth. It is important to do it than doing some other subjects in A levels because English language. It's a very important, very good subject, and especially the set score is high, and also you can have a lot of opportunities because nowadays we need English for everything. So then it's better if you can do because it naturally improves your knowledge. Context question, 15 minutes. Essay type question, it's half an hour. But if you are writing an essay for because in the second paper we get an essay to write, that would be around 1 hour. What else? Anything else you need to know? And you can practice writing essays. And on my YouTube channel also there are some videos about essays and yes, summary writing and unseen passages also you need to practice because there is no specific syllabus for that. For the second English language second paper, English literature, we have this syllabus, but for language, we don't have a separate syllabus. So we have to what we need to practice unseen passages. You need to practice with the teacher, and unseen poems you can practice, and summary also you can take different passages and practice summarizing. So that you need to practice because we don't know what we get at the exam. But literature paper, you know what you get at the exam. Like you know you are getting from this particular syllabus. So then you have the notes and everything from the teacher, so you can get ready. But for the second paper, you need to practice a lot. Uh, my class 27 A levels, I'm going to start on 3rd of April. Currently, I have a group. So if you are willing to join, you can send me a message on WhatsApp. Then I can add you to the group and share you the information. Okay. Jake, yes, second paper, it is 3 hours for the English language second paper. For the essay, it is 1 hour. Summary also you can take 1 hour, but unseen poem and passage it's like half an hour, but it depends. Normally it's like that. Essay is like essay. Sometimes we can finish the essay less than 1 hour, like within 45 minutes, like that. Then you can save time to do the unseen poem and the passage. Actually, I wanted to start the 27 literature classes on this week, but as the O level ends yesterday, then I thought of take time. That's why I wanted to do the YouTube live to give more information for the students, and then we can start from next week. What else? Anything else you want to know? Uh, no guidance books. The teacher's guide you can download from the NIE website if you want, and you can just download the PDF and then you can do. No, Jake, I'm not. Currently, I'm not. And about these novels and dramas, you can go through. There are some videos of mine about this, about Nectar Nasiev, about July's people. I have done some very short video clips for the novel Tess of D'Urberville, novel July's People. So you can just go through them and listen. And for some poems and short stories also, there are some videos you can go through. Mm, okay, anything else? What else you want to know? Yeah, the one is this Nectinus here, and Tess of the Bill. It's a little. The novel is little big, but the story is okay. You can watch the movies also. So it's quite easier. Tess of the Bill, and even July's People. Tess of the Bill. The movie is also there, so you can watch it and have an idea. Dramas, The Glass Menagerie, it's a very easy drama you can easily do. But I would like to recommend you to do Othello as well because Othello, as a drama, it is hard. The language is hard, but Othello we had in the previous syllabus also. Now, like I mean, 8 9 years back in the previous syllabus, also we had Othello drama. So in this syllabus also we have Othello. Now Othello as a drama it continued around more than around 15 years, like for A levels. So then similar questions you get from it. So and lot of resources also there for Othello. So I would like to recommend you to do Othello and the Glass Menagerie and Othello. That's what I told you. The easiest ones are like the Nectinus ape. Easiest one is the Nectinus ape, as I think. Life of Pi is a Sri Lankan novel. As a novel, when you select novels, there's a thing like this also. Like sometimes you find the stories easier. Sometimes you understand it well. But when it comes to writing answers, sometimes it would be hard, right? Uh, that's why like the novel you might find the novel is easier but you may not find lot of points to write. So the our final target is to write an essay type answer. So then you have to pay attention for that. You select a novel that you can write well. I think I told you the novels and dramas you have to do. You can download them from NIE website. So the thing is, you have to select two from them. So you can check with your teacher. Now, for example, I am doing Nectinus here and I am doing Tess of the Bird and I do July's People also. Uh, like that. It depends on the teachers. And sometimes your schools might do something else. So then you can discuss with the teachers and do. Right? But overall, this is, I think, this is very common. Almost all the teachers are doing this. So you can download them on internet also, the soft copies, and start reading them. Okay. So any other question? Then we can finish this. Uh, yes, Jake, you can watch the movie, The Test of the Bill, and these you can easily read. There are resource books also. So you can read them, the summaries of the novels and dramas, and go through them. And the best thing is you can get the guidance of a teacher. Then the teacher will provide you all the notes and everything. So you can easily, quickly read the notes and everything and get ready for the exam. Okay. So let's finish this live session then. Thank you for joining. And if you have any other question, you can write under the comment section of this video. I will share this. And if you would like to join the online sessions, 27, 27 A-level batch, uh, I'm going to start them on 3rd of April. The date would be, sorry, the time would be 4 p.m., the same time, 4 p.m. So 3rd of April will be the first class. But you can send me a message on WhatsApp, note 71 note 979722. So send me a message, then I can add you to the group and I can share you the further information related to the classes, right? Yes, check. It would be successful. The best thing is you can go through this syllabus with the teacher. So then the teacher will help you to do that. Okay, right. So let's see then if you have anything else, you can write under the comment section. Then I will reply in a message. Yeah. So thank you for joining. And let's see once again with another video. Have a nice day and I wish you all the best. Select good subjects and enjoy doing your A levels. Don't take it as a very big stress. Uh, I hope you all have the confidence to select the subjects that you would like to do. And yeah, I wish you all the best. Thank you. Bye bye.